Welcome back. This is lecture 7 of PGBP and this is for CMA Intermediate June 2022 attempt. ये lecture 7 है हमारा AY 2022-23 का. Okay, so we were doing some problems of depreciation. So we're doing that second problem on which had that T business reference. Okay. This was the problem. Again, here you have the person who was tea grower, okay? And tea, we know that in tea business, 60% is exempt as agricultural income. Okay, this only you have to remember that in certain businesses, for some, many agricultural things, 100% is exempt, okay, as agricultural income. The way of computation is little different that you will understand once I show it to you. So 2 or 3 maximum, like in one day we will complete agricultural income. 2 or 3 lectures max. Okay. So just remember, so in certain cases where you have got some processing also in tea and all, there's processing which is done, right? So in this case, no, 100% is not considered as agricultural income. 60% is considered as agricultural income. Okay. Then 15% is depreciation rate. Yeah. And he bought it for 10 lakh in 2020. Okay. In previous year 2020-21. Now he has computed for a current AY on like this. It's taken 1/4/2020 opening is nil. Okay, he bought only on 10/4 and then he purchased 10 lakhs. So then total it, this is 10 lakhs. Okay. And then how we provided depreciation is 10 lakhs into 15% into 40. Okay. The real thing in this problem is this is not the right way of computing because a section has told us how to compute in this case for part where the agricultural where there is part of agricultural income in your transaction, how to compute, there is a section. That's what is being showed here. That's all. Okay. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे हम ये आगे आपका 60 depreciation लिया. कैसे लिया उसने? 10 lakhs into 15% is depreciation, this one, and he took 40% as 60% is exempt. By that logic, he has taken 40%. Okay, and then what he did is this will be his, this minus this will be his opening WDV, okay, of the current previous year. And then again, he has done the same thing. Okay, this minus this, and he got this as the opening WDV. Okay. So, and then further information we have given that assuming that is income before depreciation and without reducing element of agricultural income. Okay. So this is the income before depreciation, before agricultural income. Okay. And that is 8 lakhs. Okay. ये हमको दिया. So actually what क्या करना ही पड़ता है इसमें? Okay. You need to read the whole thing. You just have to till year यहाँ तक तो same. Okay. At the end of the first year, whatever we have got till 10 lakh, it is the same, no change. Okay. Providing depreciation, in providing, don't take 40%. That's it. Take the full depreciation. Okay. Because the explanation is provided like that. So when it is the method is expressly provided, you have to follow it. Okay. You have to do like this, and your this minus your depreciation will give you your WDV, and then again second term depreciation, do the same thing for PY 21-22. Okay, so you will get this minus this will give you this. Okay, this becomes a opening WDV. Okay, at the beginning of the next year, next previous year. Okay, so here now after this, what you have to do? So now you know that depreciation, total depreciation is 1,25,500. Now we know that our total depreciation is 1,25,500. Okay. What do I mean by total? Agricultural and non-agricultural. Okay. So how now you have to compute is take your income before depreciation and before reducing agricultural income. Okay, this is what has been given to us as 8 lakhs. Now, for the whole thing, this depreciation is there, right? Now we have calculated total. Out of 8 lakhs you can directly deduct it. This depreciation is for both, correct? है ना, ये दोनों के लिए 1,27,500. Now if you do this minus this, आपको ये बचेगा. Okay, ठीक है. Now whatever income is balance at the end, okay, here you have to do 60% is agricultural income. ठीक है. So if 60% is agricultural income, then other part 40% is PGBP. Okay, this is how this has to be computed. Okay, so in both the methods, if you see, there will be a minor difference. Okay, there will be a difference definitely. Or okay, so यहाँ पे when you have taken 60% of agricultural income, okay, 60% of this you have taken, right? So we can say that this 269 is 40% of this, correct? Okay, so 40% of this, basically 670 to 500 is sum of this plus this. That means we have applied 40% here, 40% here. So 127,500 का 40%, that is the depreciation which we have actually taken here. कितना आता आप देखो, 127,500 का 40% is the depreciation for this year as per this calculation. 127,500 into 40%. See how much you get.
Sir, 5,000.
Huh?
Sorry.
51,000.
51,000. और यहाँ पे कितना आया था पिछले इसमें? See, second year में he got 56,400. ठीक है, दोनों में difference है. Okay, so you have to do it like this. Why we are doing this? See that the section has laid down कि आपको ऐसा करना है, इसीलिए वो वैसा नहीं कर सकता. That's what you cannot do like that, because the section has laid this down that you have to compute it like this. But that's what we are seeing here. और कुछ नहीं है इस problem. Just have to see it दो तीन बार देखो आप, आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. आप you don't have to do anything in this. Just follow whatever is written here. ठीक है, as per this हमको करना है. We are just laying it down. That's all. Okay, we are not doing anything. Okay.
सर वो 40%
ये याद रखना है आपको कि in this whenever it is joint, जो है आखिरी में जो division जो होता है वो last में करना है, not at the expense level. Okay, once you get the final income, okay, then you divide it. That is basically the procedure. Okay, कोई कुछ पूछ रहा था? Anyone wanted to ask anything?
सर वो 40% क्यों निकाला, वो क्लियर नहीं है. 127 का 500 का 40%.
40% में ठीक है, वो तो मैं अपने हिसाब से बता रहा हूँ. That is not basically a part of your course कि 40% मैंने क्यों निकाला. Okay, I'll tell you that separately. Okay, so वो मैं आपको मेरा mathematical logic बता रहा हूँ कि ये कैसे. Yeah, so actually what is the depreciation which you have actually taken here, so that you can compare it with that. Okay, so that is not this problem doesn't ask you to compare what depreciation you have taken now for the PGBP element with that. वो आपका question नहीं है, वो सिर्फ that is just an extension of the logic. Similarly, what I had told you of standard costing. Standard costing केस में जो मैंने आपको लिख के जो भेजा था today, okay, that is again that you will not find it in books. That's not in books. ठीक है, that is just an extension of logic. So those things we will discuss always offline. Okay. तो इसमें जो है there is no need to explain it to all students that इसको कैसे कैसे equation बना के इसको डाल के ये आ रहा है वो. That is, you know, it is not needed for all actually. समझ रहे होंगे. Okay, so if you want to know these things and all, आप separately आप raise करो, I'll tell you definitely.
सर ये जो 127,500 है वो 8 लाख का कितने % के बेसिस पे निकाला?
हाँ
127,500
हाँ
वो 8 लाख का कितने % है? डायरेक्टली ऐसा कोई फिगर नहीं आ रहा.
127,500
हाँ 8 लाख पे निकाला है ना.
हाँ 8 lakhs पे निकाला है वो, इसीलिए निकाला है 8 lakhs पे. 8 lakhs जो है दिस इज इनकम दे हैव गिवन, और ये इनकम में जो है this income is before depreciation and without deducting agricultural income. So ये total income जैसे हमको होता है ना, EBIT होता है, earnings before interest and tax, EBITDA होता है, आपको मालूम होगा, EBIT DA, EBIT before depreciation and amortization, right? All that. वैसे this is income before depreciation और ये, तो इसमें आपने पूरा depreciation निकाल दिया, तब ये income, तो ये जो आया आपका 672 what you have got, this is no more income before depreciation. Okay, this is only income without reducing agricultural income बन गया है. अब इसमें से मैंने agricultural income हटा दिया, तो ये income बन गया मेरा, PGBP बन गया, like that. Okay. So there were two things. इसमें two things एक एक करके निकाला मैंने. First I removed total depreciation. Total depreciation I removed, then I got the total income. Now this is income PGBP plus agricultural income. This one. Okay. So इस तरह से ये आया है. Okay, समझ रहे हैं आप? So वो वाला जो मैंने बोला आपको 40% of this plus this, ये सब जो वो that was just if you want to check it through logic or something, then you can use it. That is not a part of the course. ठीक है? So still, like if you want to know about it and all, definitely will जब भी हम offline मिलेंगे, okay, all those times we'll discuss those things. Reason क्या है, ये क्यों इसमें discuss नहीं होता है, क्योंकि there is a certain amount of course to be done in a certain amount of time. The first thing है जो directly course logic में जो कुछ भी है, that will go through. But additional चीज, some people want to know, some are fine with whatever it is. ठीक है? Anybody who wants to know further logic क्या कैसे करते हैं ये, they are most welcome. But it will not be in class time. Okay, you have to set up one-on-one with me and I'll definitely explain it. ठीक है? तो ये any question here now? Any कोई और कुछ questions पूछ रहा था मुझे? I think I was just going through the thing. Anybody has any doubt in this? अभी सब clear हो गया? Okay, so next now we are going to start with additional depreciation. ठीक है? So now, ठीक है, additional depreciation, as the name suggests, this was given for to aid business. So government wanted to aid those businesses or encourage those businesses who were in manufacturing business, because as you know, economy को बढ़ाने के लिए manufacturing activity is very important, okay, for spurring up our economy. So to encourage manufacturers, they were given additional depreciation. Okay, like meaning is, like if you are falling under 15% depreciation bracket, okay, so and 100 is your cost of machinery, so you will get 15% depreciation. So now they are saying we'll give you 20% more depreciation, but in the same year you can take total 35% depreciation. In 3 years you can write it off. So and more depreciation you claim, less and less will be your business tax, isn't it? Less and less will be your business income, and consequently less and less will be your tax. ठीक है? तो आपका tax भी ये होगा, इसमें जैसे आपको depreciation ज्यादा मिलेगा, आपका income कम होगा तो tax भी कम होगा. Okay, this is what was the ये. चलो, तो इसमें ये क्या है, what is done is, ठीक है, so first thing is, जैसे मैंने बोला, it is to encourage manufacturing things. Okay, applicable on whom? SSC engaged in business of manufacture or production of any article or thing. So manufacturers के लिए है. Okay, so it is for manufacturers or in the business of generation, transmission and distribution of power. Power generation is also considered as manufacturing. Okay, so it is basically for all manufacturers, physical manufacturers plus electricity manufacturers, you can say. Okay, so ये section उन्हीं पे applicable only, right? And there are some conditions इसमें, First is asset SSC must be an industrial undertaking which manufactures or produces an article or thing. That we have seen here, यहीं पे हमने देख लिया, right? Manufacture, production or article or thing. Or in the business of generation, transmission, distribution of power. ठीक है, वही चीज repeat हुआ है first point. Okay, same thing has been repeated. Okay, then next is, so these conditions must be fulfilled if you have to, if you are eligible to claim additional depreciation. If you are to be eligible to claim additional depreciation. ठीक है, ये तो first point is already there, हमने we have seen. ठीक है, industrial undertaking, generation of power. ठीक है, manufacturer, power generator. Okay, he acquired or installed after 30th March 2005. ये date आपको याद रखना होगा. Okay, this date you will have to remember. He acquired or installed after 31st March 2005. Okay, a new plant or machinery. ठीक है, other than, okay, new plant or machinery other than means क्या क्या allowable नहीं. Okay, new plant and machinery other than ships and aircrafts. For ships and aircrafts, you will not get additional depreciation. Used plant or machinery and second-hand plant or machinery used within or outside India. Even if it is used outside India, but an Indian has purchased it. ठीक है, it is used outside India. Indian ने उसको खरीदा, India में first time use हो रहा है. Okay, still it is used because it is used somewhere. Okay, so used within or outside India. Used plant or machinery, no additional depreciation. Ships and aircrafts, no additional depreciation. Plant or machinery installed in office premises, residential accommodation or guest house. Okay, so if it's a plant or machinery, see this is क्यों ये दिया जा रहा है, ताकि आप production करें. Okay, this basically is for production houses. So if you are installing an AC in office and saying that it also comes under plant. Okay, so that is not okay, right? So this additional depreciation facility is not for office people. It is for manufacturers. So which is why machinery or plant installed in office premises, residential accommodation or guest house, no additional depreciation. Office appliances and road transport vehicle. ठीक है, आपने Xerox machine ले ली, बोले additional depreciation दो. No, it is not for that. Okay, it's not for office basically. Road transport vehicle is कोई भी any vehicle. Okay. Okay, so basically you can say ships, aircrafts and any vehicle बोल सकते हैं. Okay, right. And next is plant and machinery allowed 100% depreciation. There are some sections you will see where in the same year you are given 100% depreciation in 1 year. So if that plant is already getting 100% depreciation, why to give them additional depreciation? Okay, so such plant and machinery to which 100% deduction is applicable in the same year, you will not get. Okay, so these 5 are exceptions who won't get. समझ में आ गया क्या क्या है? Ships and aircrafts या कोई भी road transport vehicle. Ships, aircraft, road transport vehicle. Okay, second hand नहीं मिलेगा, not for second hand. Okay, plant and machinery installed in office premises, residential accommodation, guest house. Okay, office appliances, any office things you won't get. Okay, it is for manufacturing. Okay, plant and machinery allowed 100% deduction in 1 year. ठीक है, और इसमें याद रखना है additional depreciation is available only on plant and machinery and not on any other. There are whatever other asset types are there, no? In that you won't get, be it intangible assets or be it furniture, building, you won't get. Okay, it's only on plant and machinery. So these are the conditions basically of additional depreciation. Okay, now all these conditions, if they are fulfilled, okay, this acquired and installed is after 31st March 2005. If you have fulfilled, you will get 20% depreciation on actual cost. ठीक है, क्या मिल रहा है आपको? You're getting 20% depreciation in addition to your normal depreciation. Okay, and if acquired and put to use for less than 180 days, okay, that is if he has bought it after October 3rd, 2021. Okay, तो क्या होगा, then 10% you will get in the year of acquisition. ओके, आपको सेकंड 10% भी मिल जाएगा, you will get full 20%, next 10% you will get in the next year, that's all, but you will get it fully. Okay, okay, ये समझ में आ गया आपको? This is additional depreciation. Now along with this I want to tell you one more point. This is special rate of additional depreciation for notified backward area. For certain backward areas, in place of 20%, they are giving 35%. Okay. So again, all conditions are same. Manufacture or production of any article or thing. Okay. This is also available to electricity generators also. Okay. Same thing. Everything is same. This should be set up on or after 1/4/2015. Okay. So business is set up on or after 1/4/2015. Okay, this is one condition. Because this was actually based on ye purana scheme. Okay, this is older scheme, and this was when this scheme was extended for some backward areas to bring them up. So which is why it is available from this year. Okay, businesses set up on or after 1/4/2015. It's not for the older ones. Okay, just remember this. यहाँ पे 2015 है, there it was 2005. Okay, here we are talking about setting up of business. There we talked about only purchase of machinery. That date was purchase of machinery. This date is setting up of business. Okay, in backward area. Notified backward area of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Okay, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, Bihar and West Bengal. This is the period to remember. And there are some notified areas in this where they are allowing it. Okay, so you don't need to know it, that is enough. If you know that some notified backward area of these four. Okay, so if here is setting up his industry, then he will get additional depreciation of 35%. SSC acquires and installs new machinery or plant. Or here what I have written, other than ships, aircraft, etc. means same those 5 exceptions, no, that's which I showed. All of that will apply to this also. This is also depreciation only. No? This is also additional depreciation. Only for some areas you are giving more. So all rules are that only. Okay. Only thing is this will be applicable on or after 1/4/2015. And acquires and installs new machinery between 1/4/2015 and 31/3/2020. Okay. So this is basically here he is setting up business, right? So we will buy asset after this only, right? So it's 1/4/2015 and 31/3/2020. Basically, this is no more allowed now. Okay, 31/3/2020 को ये खत्म हो गया. That is in 1920. It is it was there only till 31/3/2020. Okay, 2019-20. But why we learn this is now for the previous year it is okay. Like यहाँ पे it could have been that he got that 10% this year, 10% next year. Like that, it could have gone on till 2021. समझ रहे ना? Where say if he would have purchased in the second half of 2020, ठीक है, February में अगर लेता, so he would have got half depreciation here, half in the next year, correct? So impact would have been till 2020-21. So in our current previous year, there is no impact also, okay? But we should know this. So when you do an audit or sometimes suddenly if you're seeing someone's books and you are seeing, oh yeah, he has given 35% depreciation. So you should know that there was some provision because of which they had given that. Okay, so you should know, which is why it is there in your course. Okay, mostly we study current things, but certain things you should know of some past also. Okay, because when we audit or things like that, you need to know what happened in the last 5 years, any major changes and all that. ठीक है, तो इसीलिए ये है. तो इसमें क्या हमने देखा, इसमें कुछ खास नहीं है. ठीक है, डेप्रिसिएशन ही है. इट्स ओनली फॉर कुछ नोटिफाइड बैकवर्ड एरियाज है, उसके लिए एडिशनल डेप्रिसिएशन इज 35%. अगेन 180 डेज हाफ हाफ कर दो आप, आधा आधा यहाँ मिलेगा और आधा 35% का नेक्स्ट ईयर में ले लो, नो प्रॉब्लम. इफ लेस देन 180 डेज विल गेट हाफ. ठीक है, Now additional depreciation का treatment, see it is depreciation only, so it's the same treatment. Shall be reduced while computing closing WDV. जो आप depreciation काटते हैं ना, you should add additional depreciation with depreciation and then you should cut it. So this is also a depreciation only. This is depreciation only. Okay. So it's just you are getting little more depreciation, but it is depreciation. Okay. So same जैसे उसको हम दिखाते हैं normal depreciation को we deduct and then we find closing WDV on the first day of next year. It's same. So what you will do, you just add this to that depreciation. That's all. Okay. Is not available if the new plant or machinery is sold in the year of acquisition. So this is only for additional depreciation. Okay. This इसका कोई impact आपके normal depreciation में नहीं पड़ता है. Okay. If you sell it in the same year, okay, there's no such impact. But here in additional depreciation, okay, it is not available if you sell it in the same year. Okay. तो आपको मिलेगा ही नहीं आपको अगर if you have bought in say bought an asset on 1st April 2021, sold it on 30th March 2022, no additional depreciation. Okay, the same year if you sell, you will not get it. It's one rule. Is not available. Okay, but why is reason is they are giving them so that they will use it for long term and then and it will be beneficial to the rural business. Okay, in general business, when you are talking about non-rural also additional depreciation only, normal one. Okay, आप अगर ले रहे हैं और एक साल में बेच रहे हैं इसका मतलब है कि you are buying only to take the benefit of additional depreciation, right? That's why it is not allowed. ठीक है? So additional depreciation का एक condition बस याद रखना. Remember this, it is not available if power unit is claiming depreciation under straight line method. So power units will be our next this thing. Okay, we'll be talking about it I think tomorrow most probably. Okay, so power units can claim depreciation either under straight line method or written down value method. They have the option. Okay, if it is claiming under straight line method, okay, then they will not get additional depreciation. If it is claiming under written down value method, okay, then they can claim depreciation. Okay, one thing I'll ask you here, if I have a asset, ठीक है, asset है मेरे पास 100 का, depreciation 10%, 10. Okay, I am going to written down value. Is 90. Written down value is 90. So कौन सा method मैंने use किया है for depreciation? What method I have used?
Written down value method.
WDV.
Written down value method. So ये जो यहाँ पे जो हम रिटर्न डाउन वैल्यू लिखते हैं ना, इस ये मेथड से कोई इसका लेना देना नहीं. ये बैलेंस का नाम है WDV. ओके, आपको पता चलेगा मैंने कौन सा मेथड यूज किया, इसका नेक्स्ट स्टेप जब देखोगे तभी. If I am putting this as 10%, then you know that it is straight line method. ठीक है, और इस इन स्ट्रेट लाइन मेथड आल्सो बैलेंस का नाम रहता है रिटर्न डाउन वैल्यू. ये बात याद रखो. ओके, that is written down value method is different. Written down value is the balance which you get at the end. ठीक है, इसका written down value method से कोई लेना देना नहीं. जैसे यहाँ पे मैं बताया हूँ आपको, ये जैसे straight line method यूज किया है ना मैंने, 10% on original cost. यहाँ पे भी ये करना, अगर written down value रहता तो this 9 would have been 9, correct? If written down रहता तो ये 9 होता. ठीक है, so ये बात याद रखना कि written down value method और रिटर्न डाउन वैल्यू ये दोनों अलग अलग चीजें हैं. ओके, स्ट्रेट लाइन SLM यूज कर रहे हैं उसमें भी WDV आता है एज द बैलेंस. दैट इज नॉट WDV मेथड. ओके, तो चलिए एक ये छोटा सा प्रॉब्लम है. शायद कर पाएंगे हम इतने टाइम। ओके, सो हियर manufacturing concern was established in 2004. Block plant 15% has WDV as on 1/4/2021 10 lakhs. फिर देन ये परचेजेस किया उन्होंने ये सब प्लांट्स का। ओके, अलग अलग डेट हमको बताया गया। ओके, व्हाट वी वांट इज कंप्यूट एडिशनल डेप्रिसिएशन। सिर्फ ये प्रॉब्लम इज ऑफ एडिशनल डेप्रिसिएशन, बट टू कंप्यूट एंड शो दैट्स ऑल। ठीक है, नॉर्मल डेप्रिसिएशन का इसमें हमको कोई लेना देना नहीं है। ओके, तो इस प्रॉब्लम में ओके, सो दिस कॉलम इज यूजलेस फॉर अस। ओके, ठीक है, तो इन द एंड हम क्या करेंगे, व्हाट विल डू, ठीक है, आपको यहाँ कर सकते हैं, rate of additional depreciation will be 20% in all. Okay, होगा आपका rate of additional depreciation. Okay, ठीक है, सो चलिए अभी देखते हैं डेट्स 7/4/2021। तो डेट्स देख के आप मेरे को बताएंगे कि फुल और 50% depreciation और 100% depreciation. For additional also same, it's the same, right? 50% you will get now, 50% you will get next year. So 7/4/2021 purchased
100%.
100%. Okay, that means 20% पूरा मिल जाएगा. And what about this 7/10/2021?
50%.
10%.
Okay, but यहाँ for plant B there is something given here, a note. Plant B installed on 7/5/2022. अब बताओ,
इसका आई गेस डेप्रिसिएशन नहीं लगेगा।
Nil depreciation. शायद.
nil depreciation. Okay, this year or next year?
Nil.
100% next year 22-23 में पूरा मिलेगा।
20%.
Good, Himanshu. So it is next year you will get full. So basically आपको बस ये रखना, आपको मिलेगा पूरा, ठीक है, जाने वाला नहीं है। इस बार नील है तो अगले बार तो मिलेगा ही मिलेगा। इस बार 10%, so next year 10%. If this time you are getting 10%, next year 10%. If this time it is 0, next year 20%. You will get the full thing.
सर प्लान भी अगर ये 3 अक्टूबर से पहले होता, अभी परचेज डेट और इंस्टॉलेशन डेट सेम ही होती, तब 50% हो जाता ना।
कैसे बोले आपने?
अभी ये जो प्लान बी की 7 दिसंबर है, इसको सपोज 2 अक्टूबर कर देते हैं,
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
इसमें 50% हो जाएगा ना इस साल का।
नहीं, क्योंकि ये देखिए, ये दिस इज ओनली डेट ऑफ एक्विजिशन, राइट? तो डेट ऑफ पुट टू यूज ही हमारे लिए मेन है। यहाँ पे जो है दिस इज डेट ऑफ एक्विजिशन एंड दिस इज डेट ऑफ पुट टू यूज। तो ये 7/12 होता या ये 10th अक्टूबर होता, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता इससे, बिकॉज इट इज बीइंग पुट टू यूज ओनली इन नेक्स्ट ईयर। सो इन बोथ केसेस डेप्रिसिएशन का जो ट्रीटमेंट हो रहा है ना, योर एडिशनल डेप्रिसिएशन ट्रीटमेंट विल बी कंसिस्टेंट विद दैट। अगर डेप्रिसिएशन पूरा आप इस साल में ले रहे हो, एडिशनल भी आपको इस साल में मिल जाएगा। डेप्रिसिएशन, इफ डेप्रिसिएशन इज मूविंग टू नेक्स्ट ईयर, एडिशनल विल आल्सो मूव अलोंग विद इट। Additional depreciation is just an extension of depreciation.
सर मैं डेप्रिसिएशन की ही बात कर रहा हूँ। अगर ये अक्टूबर या अक्टूबर से पहले होता तब नहीं मिलता, क्योंकि ये पुट टू यूज नहीं हुआ।
नहीं, आप इस डेट की बात कर रहे हो ना, 7/12। मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ आपको कि डेट ऑफ एक्विजिशन 2021-22 में कहीं भी होता, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता आपको, बिकॉज आपका इंस्टॉलेशन नेक्स्ट ईयर में जा रहा है, अगले साल ही मिलता आपको। आप पूरे 12 महीनों में किसी भी डे आप परचेस कीजिए इसको, 1st April 2021 to 31st March 2022. Purchase it on any date, but if you are installing it on 7/5/2022, you will get depreciation in 2022, 22-23. वो मैं बोल रहा हूँ. Okay. So now third, plant C
20%.
is 5/5, but note is only there for plant B. Okay, so plant C 5/5/2022.
This year nil, sir.
This year कितना रहेगा 21-22?
Nil.
नील.
Nil, sir.
ओके,
Yes, sir, nil.
अगला इसमें जा रहा है.
Plan D 50%.
अच्छा,
Plan
अब
D.
ये बताइए, ठीक है, दिस पॉइंट ना, यहाँ जो आप बोल रहे थे हिमांशु, दैट विल होल्ड गुड हियर. ओके, सी इवन डेट्स आर सिमिलर. ये 7 है, ये 6 है, सेम दिसंबर है. ओके, सो दिस इज लाइक ऑन सीइंग दिस डेट, दिस 3rd अक्टूबर के बाद है, राइट? 3rd अक्टूबर आपको याद नहीं रहता है तो बस इजीली रिमेंबर इट बाय गांधी जी's बर्थडे. ओके, 2nd अक्टूबर, इसमें एक दिन ऐड कर दिया तो यू गेट 3rd अक्टूबर. टिल 3rd अक्टूबर परचेस कर लिए तो 100%. छोटी छोटी चीजें हम याद रहे ना हमको, ये डेट्स या कुछ, आपका प्रॉब्लम जरा जल्दी हो गया क्योंकि आपको कैलकुलेशंस कम हो जाएंगे. ओके, इसलिए मैं आपको बताता हूँ ये डेट्स वगैरह आप ऐसे याद रखना चाहिए करके. ओके, आफ्टर 3rd अक्टूबर हो गया. आफ्टर 3rd अक्टूबर इज 50%.
Yes.
Till 3rd October is 100%. Okay, so now this one is that. So here this is 50%. So 50% है ना, 10% ले लो उसका सीधा. 10,000 this year, 10,000 next year. Okay, so you can join me back at 10:20. 10:20 ठीक है, या थोड़ा और चाहिए, टाइम ब्रेक चाहिए? 10:20 को ज्वाइन बैक कीजिए. ओके,
Okay, sir.
10:20. Thank you. We'll continue this.